Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video. So, costume characters. We've been getting a lot of them lately, and not just within Disneyland and Disney World. We've been getting a lot of them, like a different variety of costumes, different characters, new costume characters, all over the Disney globe, and all over the Disney worlds, and there's still some that don't exist. Where are they? We're going to make this list, and that's why today's top 10 video is going to be the top 10 Disney mascot wish list. These are just a few characters that I think we should see as mascot characters. I don't care how they do it. There's technology that we can use now, and there's probably new inventive technology that they're coming up with. So there's ways to work around these characters, and some of these characters might already exist, but it's just also incorporating existing mascot characters and maybe bringing them over to more of our side, like more on, like, if they're like, let's say in Disneyland Paris or Shanghai, bring them over here, bring them towards like maybe California, or specifically over here in Disney World. So, but without further ado, let's jump into this. At number 10, we got Bagheera. Bagheera, I don't know why, he was always one of my favorites. One of my favorite characters, one of my favorite Disney characters, or just one of my favorite characters from the Jungle Book besides Baloo. And I mean, we got Baloo and King Louie. You can easily do those two because one's a bear, one's an orangutan, but there's gotta be a way to make Bagheera work. I mean, there's been several ways you can make a four-legged character either two-legged, like Pluto, or you could do some sort of like puppeteering or something with a character like Bagheera, or some sort of technology I feel like we could come up with somewhere down the line that would be easy to just do at that point. Number 9 is Zurg. I feel like I am surprised we haven't seen Zurg ever at all. Like, I know there's been, I think maybe he might have been like in a Disney on Ice thing or something, or maybe he hasn't, but all I know is that I am shocked that there hasn't been anything with Zurg, especially with Lightyear and just how popular Toy Story is and how almost all the Toy Story characters there are. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, you could literally take two, you can do different, either version of Zurg. You could do Lightyear's Zurg, the big mechanical kind of like Transformer-like Zurg. You can do that kind of like what Universal does with the Transformers. Or you could just do Toy Story 2 Zurg. Either way, you have a unique character you could probably make into a costume, and I think it's pretty big, so you have a lot of room to work with, a lot of air to work with, so you can maybe create some sort of ventilation in there. You can do something with it, Disney. I think it could be possible. And number 8 is Simba. I feel like we have almost, there's no excuse that we shouldn't be able to do four-legged characters, because I know they don't count, but there's a long time ago, back in like the early stages of Epcot, there was like a Lion King puppet show thing right here, that they used to do in the Innovations place where Soarin' is. There was a Lion King show they had there with puppets, and you have four-legged characters in there. So why not do something with puppets or puppeteering or some sort of animatronics or robotics with Simba? I mean, we were going to get that little baby Groot. Why not do something like that with Simba? I mean, it's like the proof's almost in the pudding. And number 7 is Shere Khan. Now, I know we could do the same thing, make him a four-legged character. However, I have a different spin on this character for Shere Khan. So I think for like some sort of special event, we had the Disney Afternoon characters do a cool thing. And specifically, I'm bringing this up is because we saw Tailspin's Baloo and King Louie, if I remember correctly. Why don't we get Shere Khan like that? Like with his business suit attire on his hind legs. And we even had Don Carnage. So, I mean, we had the Tailspin gang. Why not just make Shere Khan into that? And maybe do another Disney Afternoon special event and have Shere Khan there in his Tailspin attire. It's pretty kind of easy, if you ask me. Number 6 is Randall. Randall, I think, would be really cool to do. And I think it'd be really creative. And there'd be a lot of work, a lot of little, like, probably puppet work or maybe string work to work with, or somehow you can make that work. Either way, I know there's a way you can do it. He's lanky, it'd be kind of tough, but I know there's a way you can make, like, have someone do a little, like, those little sticks, manual the other hands, kind of like Stitch with the 626 costume that they did for the Not So Scary Halloween. You could do something like that. All I know is Randall would be really cool and really unique to have as a meet and greet character alongside Mike and Sully. And Boo. Boo is a character too. So I love that. So why not get Randall? All right, we're moving down to our final 5, my list. Number 5 is Scar. This is probably the last character I'm going to mention that's 4-legged, but seeing the different designs and I guess costumes or puppets or whatever it is that's on the Disney villains floats for Scar make me want to have a meet and greet with Scar. And I mean, even take something like Festival of the Lion King. They at least were able to manage to make that. Why don't you have that as a meet and greet character? Do that with Scar, or do that with Simba, or do that with both of them. I think that'd be really creative, and you could work something like in there so it's not like you can't tell what it is exactly, keeping the magic and the illusion there. So I mean, why not, Disney? Number 4 is Syndrome. Why haven't we seen Syndrome? I am so shocked there's never been a Syndrome in existence, especially with how many characters are in existence within Disney mascots and throughout the years. And especially all the Incredibles members they have. We got the Parr family, we got Frozen, we got Edna Mode, and they even did a whole thing where they became face characters. They became mascot characters and then became face characters. I feel Syndrome lends itself to either variation. And I mean, we kind of got something close to it on Disney on Ice. He appeared in one show or two. He's got like that chin thing going on, kind of like, I feel like you could do something like that if you want to really make him like exaggerate and exaggerate the chin. I feel like you could do something like that, kind of like with Ernesto Del Cruz. They are able to pull off that skeleton makeup where you don't see the stitches and you don't see the seams and the makeup around there. I feel like you could do something like that with Syndrome, or just make him a mascot character with one of those big heads. Number 3 is Negaduck. I was supposed to have a picture of Negaduck, but like a picture of Darkwing Duck, but in Negaduck colors, so you guys can get the idea of that. It's an easy, like, just color it different, or just take the Darkwing Duck costume and paint it different. I'll have it for you guys another time, or post it whenever I get to it. I haven't had a second. But anyways, Negaduck would just be so cool, and out of all those Disney Afternoon characters, we had Gargoyles, we had the Rescue Rangers, we saw Darkwing Duck, we saw Launchpad, but we didn't say Darkwing Duck's arch nemesis, or one of his arch nemesis is Sissies? Either way, Negaduck would be cool. And you can easily just take one of the Darkwing Duck costumes, give it a different color, re-scheme it or re-theme it, reskin it, whatever it is you want to call it, and just bam, yellow, red, and black. There you go, that's Negaduck. My number 2 is May. I know May already exists at Shanghai, but I want her over here. How cool of a costume that would be. I'd love to just hug that thing. It'd be like Baymax, hugging this big thing, this big costume character. It'd just be funny. And it just looks so much fun to just interact with. Literally, you can have it anywhere. In Epcot, you can have it in Canada, you can have it in Japan, you can have it in China, you can have her somewhere in one of those pavilions. It's almost like screaming, it's almost like in your face. It's like, come on, guys. Now, before I unveil my number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Actually, I don't think I had prepared an honorable mention list for this video. Maybe Hopper from Bug's Life? That'd be kind of cool. We've been seeing a lot of the Bug's Life characters, but I don't know if people want, I don't know if people want Kevin Spacey hanging around, or if Disney really wants to have something with Kevin Spacey. I actually don't have anything planned. If you guys got any ideas on what mascot characters would you want to see, let me know in the comments section. But my number 1 pick of my top 10 mascot wish list is, drumroll please, Sora. Sora is another character that exists. I'm well aware of it, but come on. Like Disneyland and Shanghai, all these places are getting special Kingdom Hearts related things. Like Sora appeared at a convention. He appeared for a Disneyland special event, and along with Goofy, like Kingdom Hearts Goofy and Mage Donald. And they even got King Mickey. Why can't we see more Kingdom Hearts stuff? And I would love Sora over here to even be at Epcot with the Japan or China pavilion, because that's a good spot to sell your merchandise, to sell your Kingdom Hearts merchandise. And this could get a lot of more people into your park and getting into like the theme parks and wanting to go, because a lot of gamers love this franchise. And this could maybe be like a thing that maybe is welcoming gamers and fans and nerds like that to say, hey, we could check this stuff out and be a part of this too. You know, any people that feel outside and don't really get to do these theme parks, or really aren't a big thing about theme parks and don't feel welcome. This can be like a gateway saying, hey, video game characters, I know that character. And Sora is just so awesome. It's just like almost like it's like another smack in your face, like it's right in front of you. Let's just make it happen. Bring him into either Epcot, or let's see more of Sora. I would love more of Sora. I'm a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my favorite game franchise, and Sora is one of my favorites. So I just would love that. But who you guys, like I said, who would you want to see as a character, mascot, whatever it is? Give me some random characters in the comment section that haven't had a mascot costume. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please smash that button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every week. Share the video with your friends, all the good stuff and more. Leave any suggestions as well. You name it, I'll look into it as best as possible. Look out for more top 10 videos, a lot more reviews, few other stuff in between, bringing back some streams here and there as well, and a lot of other stuff that you guys will be seeing. So stay tuned, as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.